Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is going to be another skin cover video, and today's skin will be Driftwalker. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another skin cover video, and today's skin will be Driftwalker. This skin was suggested by Darth Jar Jar. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. He said, what about Driftwalker next? So I mentioned in previous videos, yesterday's video, that I was going to make combos for the Driftwalker, because I'd made combos for Drift 2 days ago. So yesterday's skin was Chloe Kim, and I mentioned in the Chloe Kim video I wasn't sure if it was a skin you have to buy in the item shop. It was a pack, as I found out, or I remembered it was a pack. It's part of the Graveyard Drift Quest Pack, and it was $15.99. But from where I live in the UK, it was £12.99. And you got the skin, a back bling, a pickaxe, and you also got 2,000 V-Bucks with it. So you had to do, like, I'm pretty sure, dailies, like you usually have to do the Battle Royale quest packs to get dailies done to earn up to 2,000, so that's why obviously it was a little bit more expensive, a bit pricey, I guess, which is pretty cool. So that's probably the reason I bought it for the 2K, and obviously it's actually not too bad of a skin. Making combos for it, I actually didn't find it too hard. There's 3 edit styles for Driftwalker. There's a standard, which is Driftwalker, then a stealth Driftwalker, and then a Regal. So I've made 3 for Driftwalker, 3 for stealth, and then 4 for Regal. Let's get in to the first combo. So I decided to work on the Black Shield, which is from Chapter 1, Season 2, the first Silver Battle Pass, and his Black Knight's back bling from that Battle Pass. If you don't have this one, just work on any black themed shield that you own. Obviously, if you have the Banner Shield, you can whack on the Banner Shield and use whatever banner you like. That will work nicely. Pickaxe is a Vision. I mainly used it for the black. It goes very nice with the combo I'm going for. The glider I'm using in all of the combos is one shot. I thought I used black, but obviously with this skin itself, you can use a black glider, a white glider, a gold glider, even a pink glider. It's totally up to you what gliders you'd want to use. But I just decided to whack on one shot. Contrail is Rift Lightning, which is from Chapter 1, Season X, and it's like a pink wrap, so it works very nicely. Obviously, if you don't have this, just whack on any, obviously black, pink, gold, white. It's totally up to you what one you want to use. And then the wrap I'm using is Boogerang. Just had to use it because it's very nice with this black themed combo. Let's move on to the second combo. I decided to whack on the gold token, which is my favourite gold back bling that I do own. So obviously there's a little bit of gold on this skin itself. So if you don't have this back bling, just whack on any gold themed back blings. Well, it will work very nicely. Pickaxe is a corrupted Rift Edges, which is the pickaxe that comes in the Graveyard Drift Quest Pack. So obviously if you pick up this skin, you'll have the pickaxes. And the wrap I'm using is Drift Shift, which is from Chapter 2, Season 5. Let's move on to the third combo. I decided to whack on the Dusk Wings because it goes pretty nice with the, obviously this guy looks like a vampire, so I thought obviously why not, it goes pretty nice with obviously the Halloween theme of the, obviously this Driftwalker skin. Pickaxe is a Sigil of the Empire, which is Darth Vader's pickaxe from Chapter 3, Season 3. So if you played that Battle Pass, got to tier 100 or basically unlocked Darth Vader, you have this pickaxe. And I also decided to use Darth Shader, which is Darth Vader's weapon up from Chapter 3, Season 3. Also the back bling, if you don't have Dusk Wings, which is from Chapter 1, Season 6's Battle Pass, but you do have the black version of these wings here, the perfect wings, obviously feel free to whack them on, but I've never picked up the skin that gives you the black version of them. But if you do have those, that'll work nicely. Let's move on to the first stealth Driftwalker combo. I decided to whack on the Broken Fractal Wings, which is a back bling. It comes with the Driftwalker skin. Pickaxe is a Burning Fangs, which is from a crew pack in Chapter 2, Season 7. So if you don't have this one, but you did play in Chapter 2, Season 6, and have the Spires, cool. That'd work very nicely. Or what else is a very nice one I was looking at earlier? Would go very nicely. These ones here, the Breathless Blades, these work nicely if you have these from Chapter 2, Season 5. But if you don't have either of those, just whack on any black, pink themed pickaxes that work nicely. And then the wrap I'm using is Cuddle Heart, solely for the pink and the black. I was not really the biggest fan of using this wrap, but I thought pink and black goes nicely with the theme of this combo I'm trying to make. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to whack on the King's Bling, and I decided to put the gold slider all the way down to 0. But if you want to mix it up a bit and you want to whack it half or you want to whack it top, it's totally up to you. But I decided to keep it completely down, so it's a little bit of pink, a little bit of yellow. Works very nicely. Pickaxe is a Catwoman's grappling claw, and the wrap I'm using is Ensnared, which is from Chapter 3, Season 3's Battle Pass, and it works very nice with the black and the pink combo. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to whack on the Battle Worn Cape, which is the Batman 0 point, part of the Batman 0 point set, And obviously, if you have that Batman skin, Batman Zero, I think his name is. I'm pretty sure it's Batman Zero, anyway. Oh. Quickly scroll up. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure it is Batman Zero. Is this one here? Yeah, Batman Zero. So if it's Batman Zero, you have this cape. You don't have to use this one. You can use any black themed cape. You can use the Batman comic book cape, the Dark Knight movie cloak. There's a few other black ones I have. There's probably more that I don't have, and obviously there are more than this. Force doesn't really work very nicely. You can use Kylo's cape, obviously, and you can also use the Frozen Shroud. If you played in Chapter 1, Season 5, you have that, but I decided to stick with the Battle Worn cape. Works very nicely. Pickaxe is a lion, which is LeBron James's pickaxe, or part of the King James set, but is LeBron James's pickaxe. And I decided to whack on Zero again, but similar with the King's Bling. You can whack it on, as high as you want, have a little bit black and gold, or go max out. It's completely up to you, but I decided to stick with Zero. And then the pickaxe, the wrap I'm using is Stealth Black, just mainly for the black to go with this nice combo. And this wrap is an item shop wrap. It's come back a few times, so it came back recently. I think maybe when the wrap skins were back, it came back, so that wasn't too long ago. But it does come back quite frequently now, so obviously if you ever do want to pick it up, it is an item shop wrap. Let's move on to the first Regal Driftwalker combo. I decided to whack on the Atmosphere, which is from Chapter 1, Season X, which is basically the Catalyst's backbling, which is the female version of the Drift skin. And that's why I whacked this on. It goes absolutely perfect, the gold and the pink. Pickaxe is a Rift Edge, which is from Chapter 1, Season 5, and it's part of the Drift set, which is the Drift's pickaxe, basically OG Drift skin, from all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 5. And then the wrap I'm using is a Maximum Drift, which is from Chapter 1, Season X, and this is the Catalyst's weapon wrap from that season, I'm pretty sure. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to whack on the Hollow Back, and I'm using the Drifting Sticker again, which is basically the Drift with no masks. The one from Chapter 1, Season 5, so I thought, why not whack this on? So I was not really too sure what backbling to use in this combo, so I thought I'd whack this one on. Pickaxe is the Omni Sword, and I decided to use, obviously, my top blade, Hyper Strike, Guard, Ceremonial, bottom blade, Hyper Strike, pickaxe type single wield. As always, if you do obviously want to change up the top blade, guard, or bottom blade, it's totally up to you. Obviously, you can change it to your liking. The colour is bubblegum for the pink, and the hand style is just Omnisword. So if you do want to whack on the Dazzling Spirit, it's totally up to you. And with the sound, you can whack on whatever one you like, but I personally prefer the Jagged Power. And then the wrap I'm using is the Oath-Bound Crest, which is from this season's Battle Pass, and is on the second last page, which is this one here. And it's basically the Aegis's weapon wrap. I thought I'd just whack it on, switch up, just having that pink and black, coloured themed wraps. I thought I'd switch up and have a bit of white, a bit of white and gold, and that's mainly why I used it. Because obviously his skin under it is actually white, but you can't obviously really see it in this style. But either way, it goes pretty nice. The gold goes pretty nice with the gold on the thing. I just thought, why not back on, switch it up a little bit instead of just having black and pink themed wraps. Let's move on to the second last combo. I decided to whack on another wing back bling. I'm using the Indigo Wings, which is from the final Reckoning set. You can also use the UV wings. Actually, I'll just quickly type in wings, because I figured out when I typed in wings earlier, there's so many back blings which have wings in them. You'll see what I mean. The ones I own anyway. So I have so many different ones I can use. So I could have used this one, the Fallen Wings. So I've already used those, so I can't use those. Or it was either the Indigo, the one I'm using, or the UV. You can also get away with the, what are these called? The Neon Wings. So I'd probably say either use the Indigo or the UV Wings. For the edit style, I'm just using default, but you can use no glow, it's totally up to you. But they'll both work nicely. I personally didn't use the UV wings because they're a little bit too big for my liking, but this is part of the Ultimate Reckoning set. Both of these back blings you had to buy a pack to get. You had to buy the final Reckoning pack to get the Indigo, and then you had to buy the Ultimate Reckoning pack to get the UV. So obviously if you didn't buy those, and you do have the Fallen Wings, obviously that would be pretty good as well. Or this Neon Wings was a free reward in Chapter 2, Season 2 for going to the Party Royale. I think it's watching some, I can't remember if it was J Balvin, it may have been J Balvin's concert actually, and he got this back bling. Pickaxe is a Phantasmic Pulse. I'm using Style, Cosmic Edge, Primary Colour, Magenta, Secondary Colour, Magenta. I find it works very nicely actually with the pink. I didn't use it in the Drift skin, so I didn't think it looked that nice, but it works pretty nicely with this Driftwalker skin. And the wrap I'm using is Dark Angular Shift for the pink and the black. Works very nicely. Let's move on to the last combo. I decided to whack on the Spike Heart, which is from the Metalcore Mina set, which I'm pretty sure is this season, is Chapter 3, Season 4. So last season's 319 pack, then our starter pack, Battle Royale starter pack. Oh, we haven't got one this season yet, but yeah, it must have been the starter pack from last season's last season's battle Battle Royale. So obviously every season you get a new starter pack. So you obviously get like £3.19 from where I live in the UK. Obviously it will be different around the world, like price wise, but it gets you 600 V-Bucks, gets you a skin, sometimes a pickaxe, sometimes a wrap, no, usually a skin, obviously a backbling, a pickaxe, sometimes extra stuff as well. But I decided to whack this one on. But if you don't want to use this one, but you do have the Lil Black Heart, this will also work very nicely. I thought I'd just use this because it has black and pink. Pickaxe is a trusty number 2 from Chapter 1, Season 3's Battle Pass, and it's basically the Reaper's pickaxe from that season. If you don't have this, just whack on any black-themed pickaxe, will work very nicely. And the wrap I'm using is Grav Fusion, which is from Chapter 2, Season 5, just using it for the pink and the black. So that is all the 10 skin combos done for the Driftwalker skin. Thank you once again, Darth Jar Jar, for the video suggestion. I did really enjoy making this, to be fair. I hadn't really used this skin much. I remember I picked it up in Chapter 2 Season 8 when it came out, and mainly just got it for the 2,000 V-Bucks, to be fair, so I just didn't really use it much. So it's quite cool going back to make combos for it. In the item shop, we don't really have much. We have the Woo Wares back, we have the Geometric Bundle, the Chomp Senior stuff, the Arctic Renegades. I do like Dark Vanguard skin, but I'd never spend 2,000 on it. You have the Diecast Chromium, you have Castaway Jonesy, Diamond Hands, Chloe Kim's still there, Ash Williams pack, the Winter Ski stuff, and a Cyber Infiltrator pack, and the Infiltrator Tools pack. But we had an update today, but we didn't get any new skins. Apparently next update, which will be next Tuesday, apparently it's going to be a massive update, probably quite a lot of skins coming with that, so we'll have to soon see, because there's not really many skins that I want to pick up at the moment. But yeah, so if there is any other videos that you see, skin combos, victory rounds, background combos, anything Fortnite related, feel free to whack them in the comments below. I'll try my best to get them done as soon as I can. But anyways, that was pretty decent.